Hey guys, before we get going, quick reminder, there is a limited time offer. I opened up 10 more slots to the Discord server for $10 a month, and it's been flying off the shelf. We only have 2 spots remaining, so if you want to get in there now, now's your chance. First come, first serve, and let's get into the video. Hey guys, how's it going? Solo back with another daily update video. It is the start of another amazing trading week, and what a start it was. Let's do a couple things today. I'm going to talk about some really just breaking market news right now that just came about as I was starting to record this video. We'll take a look at the market overall because we had some big vaccine news today. And then for the rest of the video, I'm going to talk about Virgin Galactic because some big news broke today and the Virgin Galactic stock shareholders did not like it. So let's get right into it. Looking at the heat map here, you can see mixture of green and red on the board, but mostly green. But you can see it wasn't really that much, right? Big tech was pretty much flat. Look at this. 0.07% on Amazon, 0.1, 0.7 on Facebook, 0.9 on Apple, 0.3 on Microsoft. Semis had a good day. Look at the Honey Badger. Micron up almost 6.8%. I don't remember the last time Micron was over $60. So Micron had a huge day. AMD up 2.8%, which is what I want to see right now. I want AMD to pump over $90 so I can cash out, get my shares called away, collect some premium, and be up 20% or more on my portfolio this year. It's a little personal goal I have of mine. Nvidia up 1.6. Qualcomm's just been crushing the game lately, up over 3% today again. But big news, as I'm recording this video, Tesla has just been confirmed to be added to the S&P 500. So if you're holding shares, if you had puts, cash secured puts on Tesla, those things are probably going to print tomorrow morning once the market opens. I'm going to expect a huge gap up on Tesla tomorrow morning, but we'll touch on Tesla tomorrow once we see how the market reacts during the trading tomorrow. But the one thing I haven't done in a long time, and I kind of wanted to get back to, is let's take a look at bar chart and see what the most popular options were today. So Apple had a big day today, so that doesn't surprise me that Apple was the #1 most popular option traded today. NEO, again, not surprising. You know, NEO is one of those tickers. If you've been following me on Twitter or in my Discord, you know, I think a lot of these EV stocks are just meme and hype companies. It just seems like it's the EV hype stock of the week. It's NEO, it's XPeng. What's next? Lee Motors. What else is out there? Nikola. Don't even get me started on Nikola. But not surprised that Apple and NEO are 1 and 2. Pfizer is up there. Again, not surprising considering their recent vaccine news last week. Micron actually outnumbered AMD. Usually AMD is one of the most popular options traded every single day. Micron just edged it out. So I'll have to look into that, see if there's any news that broke on Micron, because like I said, up over 6.7% today. AMD also had a good day, up 2.8%. Some of these Carnival, American Airlines. So these companies that were kind of beaten down during the illness, it makes sense because today in the market, Moderna introduced their results for their vaccine, and things are looking even better than they were with Pfizer's vaccine. Moderna's vaccine is about 95% effective, and you don't have to store it in super cold temperatures. In fact, they say you can store it in a regular fridge like you and I have in our homes for up to 30 days. And you don't have to dilute it once you receive it like you do with Pfizer's vaccine. So right now, it seems that on all fronts, Moderna's vaccine is better than Pfizer's vaccine. So a lot of the stocks that were beaten down got a nice pump from vaccine news today, like Carnival, like American Airlines. Walmart just had earnings. Moderna, here it is. I'm going to assume this is going to creep up higher up on the list tomorrow because it's pretty far down there right now. Here's Lee Motors, another EV company above Ford, Wells Fargo, Microsoft. Plug. I don't know too much about Plug. Leave me a comment below if you know what Plug is or if you've traded it, but I've reading a lot about it on the internet, but I have to look into that for myself. But let's go to the top story of the day, and that is Virgin Galactic, why you all clicked on this video. And the big news on Virgin Galactic is, unfortunately, because of the illness, Virgin Galactic was scheduled to have their test flight sometime this week between November 19th and November 23rd. But because of new kind of regulations or restrictions that were put in the state of New Mexico, Virgin Galactic has now have to reschedule their test flight. So you can read the article right here on their own website, but you can see it was scheduled between November 19th and 23rd. But as of right now, we don't have a rescheduled date. Obviously, they want to keep everybody safe and healthy. So the market did not respond well to that. Let's take a look at the TradingView chart here on Virgin Galactic. These are daily candles. I'm going to zoom out here. So each candle represents one full day of trading. And if you saw my videos from the weekend, I kind of predicted that we'd have a sell-off on Virgin Galactic. I just didn't think it was off bad news. But if you want to consider this bad news, it's not what the market expected. This was almost like an earnings event for Virgin Galactic. I think people were expecting good things. So there's this big run up over the past 2 trading weeks. But the interesting thing is, space was down at one point during the day up to 10%, which would have been a great opportunity to get in on some cash good puts because it did rally throughout the rest of the day. Let's take a look at the Robinhood graph really quickly. So here's Virgin Galactic. You can see pre-market, we were already down over 7%. And like I said, at a certain point during the day, you can see right at market open or about 10 minutes afterwards, down 10.5%, rallied a little bit, again, back down to 10% around the middle of the day. And then we kind of melted up all day long and we're pretty flat in after hours trading. So honestly, the reason why I did not get in on some cash good puts, because if you've seen my latest videos, you know I've been kind of itching to get into some space again. But because of this news, let's take a look at the TradingView chart. I thought that this was not going to be the end of the sell-off. I thought we were going to continue to have another red day tomorrow. So I wanted to wait another day because if we do sell off some more tomorrow, not only will I be able to collect some more juicy premiums, but I should be able to lock in a lower strike price. Right now, if I were to look at the strikes for a good return on risk for about a 1 or 2 week expiration, I was looking at something around $18. I really want to get in somewhere in the mid, so somewhere like $14, $15, $16. And the only way I'm going to collect a decent amount of premium is if Virgin Galactic drops to around $18, $19. So that's what I'm looking for tomorrow. You can see this candle here. We have this support line that we drew a while back at around $20.66. And you can see we closed pretty much right on that area of support. And the other interesting thing is, if you look at the intraday low, you can look at this wick, it bounced right off the orange line, which is the 21-day moving average at about $19.80. So what I'm going to be looking for tomorrow is Virgin Galactic going to bounce up off this trend line and go up, or are we going to continue down? Because right now, the next area of support is going to be sub $20, around $19.80. So that's what I'm holding out for. I want Virgin Galactic to get down here. And if it does, I should be able to open some cash good puts for around maybe $16, $17 at least. If I need to, I will go further out in expiration, maybe to December, because I want to really buy into some shares in the, really as low as I can go, but somewhere in the low to mid teens. Because if I can get in there, that's something that I would want to go long on Virgin Galactic for. Because look at this just run up. We ran up from about $17 and some change all the way up to $22. We ran up $5 in the matter of 2 trading weeks, basically off speculation and hype over this test flight, right? So I have a feeling that if I can get in at a low price now, when this test flight actually does occur, or when it's at least scheduled again, I'm sure we will have another big run up that I can take part in and hopefully secure some premiums along the way. But I mean, I think right now, no pun intended, the sky is the limit for Virgin Galactic because we have these test flights coming up, which is hopefully going to lead to their FAA certification for scheduled test flights, or sorry, not scheduled test flights, but scheduled commercial flights. And then early next year, it's planned that Richard Branson is going to be one of the first passengers to actually do this. I saw an article today that they already have, I believe, 400 people that have already paid a $250,000 ticket to go on this space flight, and they have a few hundred other people that have already expressed interest. So they already have the people. I can just imagine that if all goes well, if all goes according to plan for space, and these passenger test flights are successful and people are now tweeting about it, it's all over the news, I could easily see the stock going back up to its all-time high, which, if I zoom out here, was all the way back in February of this year at about $40. And honestly, I could see it going up above that to $50. And I mean, think about it. If you can get in, or if I can get in at around $15, and if I think this thing could easily go to $50, I could easily triple my money in maybe a year or less if all of that pans out and my hypothesis is correct. So I'm really bullish on space right now. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. They seem to be making good progress. They seem to be doing things the right way. I don't think they're a meme stock or hype stock. And the other thing, like I've mentioned before, is that they really have no competition right now. Yes, SpaceX had a launch to the ISS yesterday, but SpaceX is not interested in space tourism, which is what Virgin Galactic is trying to do right now. So they're really the only company in the game right now. And if anybody wants to compete, it's going to be incredibly hard to do so. And I know that space has contracts with NASA as well. So I really believe they're a legitimate company. And I'm not trying to pump this stock. I'm just trying to give you an explanation as to why I am so bullish on it and why I want to get in on the cheap if I can. So let me know below if you were able to open up some new positions. Did you buy shares? Did you buy the dip today? Did you try and wheel it by opening some cash secured puts? I know one member of the Discord server did already, and I think he made a great trade. As always, if you're not in our Discord server already, make sure you get in while you still can. You have 2 weeks left for the special November pricing that you can lock in a low rate forever. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And as always, happy trading.